Two teams with 11 Super Bowl titles between them. The Niners and Steelers underway to begin 2023. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense set for their first possession here, and it's Kenny Pickett who will lead the way, the second-year man, Charles, from Pitt.
Pickett didn't quite lead Pittsburgh to the promised land in his first season as the hometown kid and franchise quarterback, but he did impress once he got in the field. Winning 7 games helped keep the vaunted streak of non-losing seasons alive in the Steel City.
Gets around him, and he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
One down, only about 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey towards Week 18 and hopefully the playoffs.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 12 yards that time and a Pittsburgh first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Off play action, Pickett. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down. At the 49ers, 35-yard line. Pickett sets up play action. He's got this to Pickens. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Looking to throw, Pickett. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. Boy, fingers crossed here. First quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. Pickett right back to the air again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Now Pickett, a tough throw there across his body. It's incomplete.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a fourth down.
So on fourth down here, Mike Tomlin says, let's just get 3. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is good. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield. Mission accomplished. Points on the board.
Oh, good-looking return set up here. Ray McCloud. He will score. Touchdown, 49ers. So they gave up the field goal, but boom, they get it right back. Don't even worry about getting their offense on the field. They return it on the kickoff.
So I see your 3 points.
And raise you 6. Double it up, coming right back at them.
And if that's going to be the trade all game long, someone's going to be very happy with the end result.
So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different, and I really wanted the special teams coach to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something? When you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about double 0, like Jim Otto used to wear or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
From the 46, here's second down and 7. Pickett will look to throw it here. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Pickett back to throw. And that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is fielded at the 7. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Leading them out, the last active player remaining from the 05 draft, and a name that dominates headlines year-round, Aaron Rodgers.
There have been very few quarterbacks in the NFL who have been as consistent throughout their career as Aaron Rodgers. He's been good for so long, and we've seen no decline in his skills. His accuracy and arm strength continue to elevate the talent around him, and his in-game mistakes, few and far between.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown. Brandon Ayuk. 36 yards. And the Niners are able to widen their advantage. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Now move. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. The Steeler offense set to regain possession. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, these Steelers, Charles, 9-8 a year ago. Their quarterback, Kenny Pickett, made 12 starts as a rookie. Do you see a jump coming, both for him and potentially for this franchise?
I do, and I trace it back to a December game against Baltimore in 2022. Kenny Pickett made some big plays down the stretch to give Pittsburgh a victory. Plus, the Steelers have added some nice pieces around him, and they'll be able to protect him even better in 2023.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they get another shot here with 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. On play action, Rodgers. Blitz coming, and down he goes. 3rd and 19. On play action, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. Well, that one hurts. I mean, it was 3rd down, of course, but now the penalty, and we're back to 1st down.
Yeah, it hurts momentum in a big way, and they built that up here in the early going. Now, that leaves the opposition with a 1st down. That's a mistake you don't want to make at this point in the game.
Now this throw caught left side. That he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. This is caught. Touchdown 49ers. 2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers. And the 49ers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
Be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Moody good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. George Pickens, his intended receiver there, but it'll be 2nd down.
Alert! Alert! Roll! Bring it!
Here's Pickett. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. He was a 3rd-round pick, not rounds 1 or 2, but this franchise, they think he can be something with time.
There were a few teams that thought he would go in the 1st round, late in the 1st round. He ends up sliding to the 3rd, so a lot of teams think now maybe.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the 1st half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Looking for the out route, and he's got it. It's complete to McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another. 2nd quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football. This a 2nd and 8. As they've got it as we resume action. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. 3rd and long for Pickett. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Pickett's throw complete to Freiermuth. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Pickett going to bootleg it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, but when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up first and goal. A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's first and goal. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there's a 49er who's in some discomfort. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And oh, he coughed it up. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that one coming on his opening carry of the season. Do you give him a mulligan?
You would like to, but this game counts.
McCaffrey trying to escape, but he cannot. They get him in the end zone, and that's a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And now out come the Steelers. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now the third-year man, Najee Harris. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support. And I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Well, that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now a play fake. Rodgers. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That goes for a gain of 31. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for him because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
At the Niners' 28-yard line.
Now a give, running left is Harris. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Pickett. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. So on 4th down here, Mike Tomlin says, let's just get 3. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And his kick here is good. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career low.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The 49ers settling in for their next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
A 28-yard gain. First down, San Francisco.
Rodgers now on first down. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And we're going to stop play here at least momentarily. It looks like there's a 49er who's in some discomfort. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. T.J. Watt, the All-Pro, in there to take him down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Now Rodgers. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Now it's Rodgers. Touchdown! Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the 49ers are able to extend their lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. Rodgers will throw for it. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a second and just a few inches left. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Second down, here's Pickett. Got his man, it's Warren. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Pickett back to throw. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Pickett looking to throw on second down. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. Fourth down now as San Fran's defense is strong in coverage. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And his kick is indeed good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On play action, Rodgers. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. On play action, now Rodgers. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Steps away, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
And it's 4th down.
Throwing now is Rodgers. it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. 1st and 10, here's Pickett. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Pickett. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down.
Back at the 27.
On the give, it's Warren. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 47 yards rushing for him now to this point. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Pickett will look to throw it here. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. The Steelers send out their punter now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Taken in at the 11. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. Deebo Samuel and the 49ers back in possession here. Good day for him so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the 3rd quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. They're going to hurry back to the line now. 2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
It's a gain of 3. And a 49er 1st down.
Now Rodgers on the bootleg. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
24-yard gain on the play. 1st down.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers rolling to his left. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10. From midfield, here's Rodgers. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this is caught, Jennings. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 22-yard line.
1st down, San Francisco.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one, a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
88.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. So this looking more and more like it is going to be a successful kickoff to their campaign as they add on here.
And partner, you know NFL coaches, they're about all the little things that need correcting. But for the most part, they've got to be ecstatic with the way this season has started out.
Moody good with the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25.
Steelers 11.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Now Brandon Ayuk ready to bring out the rest of this offense here for this upcoming series. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 29-yard line.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Here's Rodgers to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Rodgers now on 1st down. Flushed out right. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
They have their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw pulled in by Kittle. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 17-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Touchdown, 49ers. Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Niners are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Well, Charles, no matter what the prognosticators say before the season, whether they think you're going to be good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, you never quite know how week one is going to play out. But for them, it has been an impressive performance, and they are to a 1-0 start.
Yeah, it's a lot like opening up presents, isn't it, partner? You're not quite sure what's inside, but you're hopeful, right? In this case, exactly what they were looking for, exactly what they need.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10, and he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter play. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Second down, here's Pickett. A quick reaction as he catches it off the tip. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Back to throw, Pickett. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Pickett back to throw. A short one there to Freiermuth.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Throwing on third down. Here's Pickett. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they contest.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got this down to the 35. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. To the air on first down with Pickett. A short one there to Freiermuth. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Pickett. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And he'll get this one laid up just shy of the 45-yard line.
At the 44-yard line. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, San Francisco.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
Brought down by Cole Holcomb.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. The Niners on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 41-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. On play action, Rodgers. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here. At home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Pickett's throw complete to Freiermuth. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here's Pickett. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. 4th quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
From the gun on 3rd down, Pickett. He's got his target. That's complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. George Pickens. 7 yards. And the Steelers are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that trims the lead a bit, but still standing at 26 points. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the fourth quarter. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. This one caught by Kittle. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
First down, 49ers.
Rodgers going to throw. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the...
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Now Pickett. Johnson's got it complete. And Johnson going to have a Steelers 1st down as he'll get this up past the 45. It's a pickup of 6. Dialing up another pass here. Pickett. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 45 yards. One final shot for Pickett. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
The players on your team earned XP. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game.
26. Inside. Hey, 88! 80. No. We don't do. No. Go to 50. Hey, take 26. We don't do that. Yeah, live. We don't do that. No. Get 300. No. Look at that. We don't do that. No. Go to 50. Hey. No. Go right! No. Look at that. No. Look at that. No. Hey, take 26. We don't do.
This is the development. This is the abilities tab. Here you can see what.
Here we go. Here we go. Back north. '26. Hey, 88. Go to 50.
These players are on the last year of their contract.